let's pause and see if I end up going with this or change my mind.
Oh, no. 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 No, 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 no. I do something.
This might have been a very, very bad idea.
There was a firefight!
Yep. How's it going, everybody? This is Seer here, and we are going against Halcyon, who's a very, very good player. This is going to be a pretty fun one. I'm actually excited for this one. They are 224 million TCP. They're in chat right now. They said they dropped 2, so that does give us a little leeway, but we're still going to act like we don't know what's going on. So for stage 1, they went with Orcus, OG, Emma. Stage 2, Illuminati, Strange, and Black Knight. Stage 3 is going to be interesting. They put their Cursed on defense along with Kahori. This is pretty interesting. I'm going to try to do a one-shot in here. I think I might have a pretty good counter for that one. Stage 4, Songbird, Super Skrull, Phoenix Force, Thanos, Endgame. Pretty interesting in there. That could be a little rough. Personally, I like Songbird on offense. She just has a lot of utility for offense. I love it. Stage 5, they did end up pulling Songbird away. They threw Dak in place of theirs, so that's pretty cool. And stage 6 is going to be the rough one. So they have Xavier, Null, Odin, Kingpin, New Emma. So I'm definitely going to have to sack this one. I don't think I have a one-shot available with me getting one-shots and everything else. So I'm hoping I only drop 1, but we'll see what ends up happening. Let's get started. All right, stage 5, we're going to get the easy one out of the way first. We're going to end up using our Cabal Ares Kang matchup in here. Basically, Kang is going to do that special. He's going to get slows out there, get crits. That's going to speed up the Cabal team. And then we have Ares to stop the safeguard and get the unavoidable attack into Ghost. Let's go in. All right, so let's go ahead, target Victoria Hand, use the special here. There's the crits coming in play already. Hyperion, let's use the special into him with Iron Patriot. All right, turn me to rewind. Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead, special into Taskmaster here. Unavoidable attack is the ult right here, so that way Ghost can't dodge that. There she goes, and now Kang's passive takes out Victoria Hand. Let's go. All right, stage 4, we have Starjammers going into this mess. Basically, we have Phoenix Force in here, Thanos Endgame. We have a Super Skrull and Songbird for that turn 1 ult. We're just going to shut down the Super Skrull and the speeds that Omega Red would end up getting. The permanent damage, English is hard. That's going to be a little bit of an issue in here, but let's see if we can get this one going. All right, let's go ahead, get the stun over here, because I don't want her ulting in my face. Let's go ahead and ability block over here. Let's just go ahead and kill you, hopefully. All right, ult. That's going to take out the Super Skrull. Songbird's gone. There's the push. That's fine. There goes Phoenix. Let's go ahead and kill you before you mess me up. And there she goes messing me up. Mega Red. Thank you for going into grit. I appreciate that one. Ult. That's going to hurt. All right, there she goes. Thanos special. That's... All right. We got lucky. We got lucky, people. I'll take it with that, like, 10% life. Hell yeah. All right, we're going to end up pulling the trigger on this one here. So we have Captain Britain's going to stop the speed turn meter that Kahori gets on spawn. It's also going to stop Juggernaut from kind of teeing off and getting his turn meters going. We have Somber to do the turn 1 ult in here to flip the taunt off of Juggernaut. Quasar's going to special and hopefully do some massive damage into Kahori and Juggernaut. We have Null going, Gore going. That's going to get us some speed because they're villains. Let's go in and knock this one out. All right, there goes the passive shot from Kahori. Let's go ahead, ult turn 1, get off the taunt. I'm just going to stay on Juggernaut, or I can throw an ability block. Let's ability block Kahori just to be safe. All right, so now we can kill Kahori. And let's go ahead and special here, get Carnage out. We did not drop him low enough. I was hoping we might have. Elverine is a madman, I swear. Let's go ahead and stun him. All right, do I have anybody going before Mordo? Is Mordo going to actually kind of take some efficiency away? Or is it going to try to take efficiency away? Okay, ult. All right, there he goes. Got it. So what I'm thinking, Vigilante's going to end up going. Silver Sable's going to ult turn 1. That should kill Kingpin. With the overpowered, it's going to jack up new Emma quite a bit. Xavier's going to go after that. No, Hitmonkey's going to go after that. If I can get the stun into Xavier, then we might be able to make something happen from this. If we can kill Xavier, that's going to be optimal for sure, obviously. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to him in time to at least get the stun out there, because Odin's going to get that battlefield effect. But we're going to roll the dice, because I'm a madman right now. Vigilante's like the best sack team in this game to try to take out these type of teams. It's amazing. They usually survive long enough to pull Xavier's abilities. So special turn 1 right there. That's no battlefield effect. Why did he go so quick? I don't know, but I'm all for it. Let's ult here. There goes Kingpin. All right, now Xavier's going for the special. Who's he going into? You killed my Hitmonkey. You bastard. What the crap was that thing? All right, so we pulled the special. Can we get to knock those charges off of Odin? I don't know. All right, so it's not worth doing damage on him. Either way, there's going to be barrier. Let's just go here. Special. And we pulled the ult. I like that sack. I like that sack a lot. All right, so we pulled Odin's special. We pulled his ultimate. I don't know what's going on with that turn meter. Really weird. Xavier's going to ult turn 1, but there's no pre-taunt out there right now. So Storm can get the stun into Xavier, so we don't have to worry about his ultimate ability. From there, we just need to survive until Storm can actually get that ult off. With the battlefield effect, because Odin's going to basic turn 1, this could end up being pretty nasty. Do I want to do this now that I'm talking out loud? Let's pause and see if I end up going with this or change my mind. Yeah, let's just do it. All right, let's see what happens here. So Storm, let's get that stun into Xavier so we don't have to worry about his ultimate. Special to get the striker shot into him and extend. All right, there goes the battlefield effect. This might have been a very, very bad idea. Yep. right, so there's the 2 drops. All right, stage 6, final attempt that we can have on this. We're gonna end up bringing our Mephisto in, even though I have Null, because we can still do some really good damage into Xavier. We have Black Hat here to try and get a stun control into Xavier, because he's gonna ult turn 1. New Emma's gonna ult turn 1. The other two characters only have basic attacks, so we're putting APOC in here for the extra damage boost, the extra health boost, and then Lady Deathstrike for new stats, G20. Still massive damage for her. Then Old Man Logan, hopefully he can survive and actually take advantage of his stuns, ults, and all that good stuff. Let's see if we can get this one. Noel, when I checked, he didn't have any. Oh, he does have a special. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's because I went in with Immortal. Duh. All right, let's go ahead and let's basic here. And let's go ahead basic again. Lady Deathstrike's going to get yeeted before she takes a turn. All right, let's go ahead and stun. I forgot my Weaver. Holy shit, this is gonna lose. Fuck me. I had Spider Weaver set. This is not gonna work now. I was gonna do Weaver over Lady Deathstrike. Well, congrats on this one, Hal. And there's a battlefield effect. Yep. All right, let's keep fighting on though. It was APOC. Man, I can't believe I fucked that up. Good game, man. All right, since we already lost this one, we're just going to end up going in with the Mortal X-Men in here. Basically, this is going to be RNG because the old Emma's going to slow the Storm down just enough for Omega Sentinel to ult turn 1. If she gets the stun into Storm, this is over, so let's push our luck. All right, let's see if the odds are in our favor on this one. All right, there goes Nimrod. Now, Omega Sentinel. Who gets the stun? It is not Storm. We got Vulnerables on us for days. Let's go ahead, special. And let's just go into Sentinel over here. Or Jean Grey's gonna basically say, screw you all, I'm going home. There it goes. All right, because of that mess up in 6, we are going to do a Cursed with Mephisto. Just overkill this thing like hell and see what the final score is. All right, let's go ahead and just do that empowered basic over here. Now we have the offense up. And now we just go boom. Let's basic over here. There goes 2 of them. Now, if I didn't have Mephisto available in here, there's a lot of good options. I already used my Quasar. I used Null. I used Gore. I probably just could have thrown Guardian in here, so I spawned with offense up. And then from there, I just kind of have my slim pickings of who I want to kill. So that's probably what I would have done, is do a Guardian over Mephisto. All right, so the final score, let me back out. All right, 49,398. Apparently, Hal had a funny drop, so probably can't be as funny as my stage 6. Stage 1, 8371. This is a RNG. I got lucky. If the stun would have landed on Storm, this wouldn't have worked. Stage 2, 8371. Stage 3, 8367. I'm feeling good on all of those until stage 4. This was brutal. I got lucky there. Stage 5, Cabal 8370. And then these mess ups, so that is what it is. Defense. So they tried Vigilante in 1. This ended up failing. I really don't like Vigilante in 1. That thing like backfires on me sometimes. APOC Night Stalker's Cleanup 7970. Stage 2, they tried Immortal in 2. This is kind of the trap room I have. Basically, they put Trauma out there, and then they just kill them too fast. They come back to life because of the dorm, so it kind of throws a monkey wrench. 7965. Stage 3, they got the one shot. So Mephisto, Gore, Old Man Logan, Shadow King, Quasar. Quasar is a machine. I love that character. 8359. Stage 4, they got Superior 6 to work in 4. Good job. 8365 there. Stage 5, Archangel. Man, that is a funny flex, but I love it because of the Gregs. 8369. Stage 6, Starjammers. 8370. So this one here, I'm curious if Doctor Strange actually did anything. Let's watch this one quick. Yeah, Killing Sentinel is bad into... Yeah, for real. Alright, so let's see this one. Alright, so Silver Sable is going to ult. There's the Super Scroll move. Omega Red gets the vulnerables into Silver Sable. 3 vulnerables. There goes the ult from Phoenix into ult. Ooh, Strange lived. Thanos got pushed. Yikes. There's the special from Dark Phoenix. Thanos popping off. Yeah. Dang, that got close on that rip. Well, good job, Halcyon. I want to play you again, man. That was a good game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of the day.